Welcome back to the Artie Lange Show. Talking some pretty controversial stuff, some pretty heady stuff here during the commercial. Oh, yeah. By the way, the 49ers believe cornerback Chris Culliver suffered a torn ACL maybe after the year. And I got to say, I hope that's not true. Yeah. Chris Culliver and I, our lives collided because I played a clip that of him being interviewed by me, and he said some gay stuff that got him in trouble. And to this day, I feel bad about it because I don't think he's a bad person, and I think he's a young guy who made a mistake. But how do you not air that is my point. There was a big story, and I aired it, and the 49ers took the high road. He's a good enough player to where they put him in some programs, and he supposedly excelled and did all the right things, which is great, and was going to play again this year because he's good, and I'm for that. I like Chris. I think he did the right thing to come out of whatever issues he had, and now he's got a torn ACL, and that's bad news.
They don't know for sure.
Yeah, I hope he's okay.
He went down covering a punt in practice, which is actually the way I tore mine.
Right.
Covering a punt. I was filling in for a guy, Reno Mahe, who was supposed to be the personal protector.
Do you want to make this about you?
Yeah, I do. I just think it's the worst way in the world that you could tear your
that's an ACL. That's a tough.
In practice, covering a punt is not the way you want to go.
I hope Chris is okay, and I'm rooting for Chris Culliver. I think he's a good guy, and I hope he's all right. And in a related story, we're talking about this is a crazy thing. The Russian government says in the 2014 Winter Olympics, they will in fact arrest gay athletes. So it is against the law in Russia to be gay.
Well, no, it's against the law to show gayness in front of minors.
So there's no more soccer in the Olympics. Soccer's done.
No.
Yeah, what does that mean?
What does that mean? Well, if there's a public display of homosexuality,
if you took your kid to a Met game, you could be arrested.
Yeah. Yes. So if you display homosexuality in any way,
what does that mean? Like two guys kissing in front of a kid, you can get arrested.
Absolutely. That's you're going to jail in Russia. And this is a new law. I think it was just passed last year.
It's a new law. I'm glad they're really progressing.
No, when they were the USSR, homosexuality was illegal then too.
I'm just saying they're making a lot of progress over there.
Yeah.
New law.
But this was like a local regional lawmaker who put this forth, and it was ratified in Russian Congress or whatever.
Unbelievable.
Yeah. So now the athletes of the world are up in arms, saying we should boycott. That we could possibly boycott the games.
Sure. Well, there might be a lot of gay athletes we don't know about.
Yeah. Well.
What are your thoughts on this, Jane?
I played in a gay softball league.
Did you really?
Really?
Yeah, in Columbus, Ohio. It's a very gay. It's a high population gay city.
It is.
Columbus is?
Columbus, yeah.
So this was outright we're all gay.
It was all gay and gay friendly, but there were a lot of
Are you gay?
No, I'm not. I'm straight. But there were my pseudo brother-in-law, whatever you call him.
No, okay.
But there were a lot of D1, D2 athletes. There were some who were really good, and then some people that were clearly gay. Just the awful tosses and stuff like that.
Some of them are.
But we had the straightest team in the league. We were 50% straight.
Yeah.
And we won the championships. We just dominated. And they wanted to make a rule that after the manager of our team was a gay dude, and the league wanted to make a rule that we're only up to 3 straight players in every team. He's like, no, the reason we started our own league is because we were being discriminated against.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
You can't have. And he's like, what are you going to do? Make them kiss each other before the game starts? How do you prove?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Everybody wants to win after a while, so they're now all of a sudden they're becoming everything they were fighting against.
Yeah, there's 2 gay guys in the league.
Yeah.
The only gay league is 1 gay guy, and he's a manager. That's hilarious. Mike, what are your thoughts on this? How would you fix Russia? I mean, I know it's a heady question, but
I don't know. They've been building up against us for a long time now. I mean, they've been quiet for a while, and now
no, they're not.
They want
the Cold War.
The Cold War is
no.
pretty much done.
No, it's not. They're about to come for us, I think.
Cold War never ended.
They're about to come for us?
No. They're building up over. They're not stupid people.
They did just grant that Snowden dude asylum for a year.
Well, I mean, there's that and there's the Cold War. I mean, you
forget
feel
about.
There's reason for us to be scared?
Of course, we should be scared all over the world. I mean, just be careful.
The Artie Lange Show.
Snowden's
Welcome back to the Artie Lange Show. Jason Kanter's here. So what were you going to say about, what's your point about Snowden?
Oh, Snowden, he's like the new James Bond, pretty
Yeah.
much. He stole a bunch of secrets, and he's 100% not gay.
Yes, very not, like James Bond, very not gay. Very, well, what do you have any thoughts on that? Seriously, there's only, John perused the story for 2 seconds on his own and is deeming him a villain. I don't know. I don't know. It's such a weird story. You don't know what to think sometimes.
I think that it's good. They're going after him, I think, because you can't just, if you have top clearance with security, you can't just take whatever you want and distribute it to the public.
Right.
That specifically, though, I think that it's important that we know that kind of stuff.
Yes, I agree with you. It's true. There's the irony. Now, the precedent is you can't set it where you give away stuff because, I mean, but let's say it depends on what the stuff is, blah, blah, blah. I mean, he claims we were really guilty of, evil stuff, but, I mean, we sort of knew that anyway. I mean, I don't know. I think the guy, the worst thing he's got going for him is he took the job clearly with the intention of doing it. It wasn't like you got there and under good intentions and then noticed evil stuff and said, I got to blow the whistle on this. He went
Just
there
shady
to
from
do
the
it.
get-go.
Yeah, he went there to do it.
His purpose was evil.
It is funny to watch some of the senators that clearly knew this stuff was going on try to backpedal. I'm like, what?
There's nothing better than Senate hearings, and when the senators are to me always guilty, but of something. But well, listen to a senator backpedal or someone in the House who aren't good at it. Even the ones who are good at it, the ones who are good at it are scary as hell. Like the Clintons, they're so scandal proof. But I don't know.
Well, they're not any. Did you hear there's new tapes now from Monica Lewinsky that have
really?
surfaced?
Well, that one sort of got me.
Yeah, Pornhub, right?
Yeah, no, there's
What of him and her?
no. They're of her speaking to him,
Right.
And they've I don't know, come out of the woodwork somewhere. They were supposedly destroyed by Monica or something.
You can't
way
ever
back
trust the broad.
Yeah, they're pretty detailed, pretty salacious, talking
Really?
about she's telling him
Bill.
she's telling him what she wants him to do in order for them to meet up and what they
that's so
plan to
funny.
do when they do meet up.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
Oh, Mr. President.
Yeah.
That's
She's
gross.
46 years old now or something like that. These
Boy,
were
she was so hot at 26, wasn't she?
Hanging on to that celebrity.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah.
Desperately. That, of course. Well, therein lies the situation. She's desperately wants to keep the fame that she had for, being whatever she was. I don't know. Being Monica Lewinsky. All right. Well, listen. We got to go. How do we find you? Besides, comic strip, we got @Dr. Basically, to get all the info, we got @Dr. Jason Kanter.
Yeah, drunkenfunny.com is my website. I need
Funny,
some Twitter followers, so yeah, you can go to. And I own F You and Your Mother, but the full F thing.
Okay, good.
FYouandYourMother.com.
And we'll look for
We
you.
dropped on that?
DL Hughley. DL Hughley, we love you. Hani El Khatib, great job. Spike Eskin, talking Philly sports. And once again, Jason Kanter, thanks. Come back, buddy, anytime.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
The Artie
Thanks,
Lange
guys.
Show. Take your hair, brush your hair.